All right, we're gonna be going ahead and taking care of some Challenge Cup Pokeball. Yep, I'm not really going in chronological order like I sort of did for round one. I do want to take a more easy approach and start on Pokeball for Challenge Cup. I pretty much already did the Pokeball for Poke Cup, so we're gonna just try to take things a little easier. Although this is round two, that doesn't mean it's gonna be easier. It's just a slight difficulty bump up as we start to approach the latter terms. But in round two, we are gonna see some improvements on the enemies. Not necessarily the pokes, just because there is still the rule sets of Challenge Cup. If you already know about round one, you already know what round two is gonna be like. Those not too familiar, it's just a little bit more improvement on the AI from the opponents, and sometimes the moves can be different, especially on ours too. Even our pokes can learn different moves. On some, that can be good or bad, and we will experience that from here up until we reach Master. But we're gonna go ahead and try to make our very first attempts. As you can tell, this is legitimately my first attempts at Challenge. But we're really hoping for a complete time, not a great time. At least not yet. But we're gonna hope it's not like a 50-minute run. We've already seen how something like that has happened. We're not going for something like that. Let's just hope for something good. 3, 2, 1. I might keep that one. Some good pokes there. That's good. Pretty good. That's actually good. Wow, okay. I don't know how great this team is for round two, but we're gonna go ahead and take it. Oh, I had Chikorita. So stupid. What a great start. Hopefully it won't matter. Poliwag is already pretty decent for Pokeball. Although having Chikorita would have definitely been useful. But we're still gonna keep it. When it comes to a first time run, those aren't the mistakes I'm gonna really care too much about. But if it's trying to get a really great time, those are the things I'm gonna really hate. But it also depends on the team as well. That's not necessarily a deal breaker by any means.
What will the trainer do now? That did little damage. There's a big HP difference between the two combatants. Ride that, sir!
I also have Swagger and Double Edge. Swagger might only be useful depending on my situation, but I'd rather have a ice move than Double Edge.
What will be the next Pokemon?
But then again, I don't know. Could be useful.
Oh, it's Slugma.
Oh, me kind of complaining about not sending out having Chikorita on the team really seems pretty ridiculous, seeing as Slugma is the next choice, and still proves that water's the best option to have fight one.
Wow, a single hit brings it down. Is there any way of stopping this incredible Pokemon force? Oh, it's Geodude. It's down to the last Pokemon now. The number of remaining Pokemon is 3 to 1. Now one more.
All right, easy fight. Oh, and needless to say, items are also better in round two. I mean, they can still get pretty absurdly great items, like the ones that can really cook the most. They're going to be like your focus bands, your bright powders, quick claws. They can still have those, but I think it's just a lot more common, but I honestly don't know. But I feel like that's just a bit of a better theme in round two. Whether or not that's true, I just don't know well enough to say for sure. But hey, just under 3 minutes for fight one. That's pretty much what you would expect for round one too, or for round one as well. I don't have a psychic or a fire. I have a ground, but this may not be a good idea. I'm really spending way more time than I should. Alright.
This is the second start the battle.
That's kind of what I was afraid of. Kind of. It's better than Oddish.
There's the shot. That struck home.
But it can't have like Absorber, Giga, or Mega Drain, or Poison Powder. Well, the whole theme of him is to do Poison or Toxic, so.
Oh, it's been poisoned.
But luckily, at least. Wait, no, Rock doesn't. It shouldn't affect it now. But we're ground, so at least it'll make Poison moves a little bit more negligible. Negligible? Negligible. Can't even speak.
What Pokemon will appear next? Oh, it's Oddish!
Yeah, but Oddish was the one I was really worried for.
Sparks are flying
I have to continue, so it's not really an issue. It just would have liked it to have been a bit smoother, but whatever.
Great hit!
Alright, please just have Solar Beam. Or Razor Leaf, even that Curse.
It sacrificed speed to raise its power.
It did 49. That's definitely leaving it then.
Hang on, Earthquake! That's it!
Yeah. Do Curse again. I really don't understand round 2 then. that literally makes no sense why it would do that. Is it just because that I'm poisoned that it chooses not to attack? I genuinely don't get why. Yeah, whatever. This game is weird.
Is there any way of stopping this incredible Pokemon force? Oh, it's a Nidoran male. This is the last Pokemon.
Well, I certainly got really lucky on this fight. Oh yeah, but Detect, yeah. All right, well the poison's not gonna knock me out. I'm just under regularly poison. I'm just gonna take the standard damage. It's not like Toxic, so it's not really it's not a concern. Unless it pulls off the double Detect. Just waste time. It's kind of sad, but whatever.
What about this?
At least this is guaranteed win.
Missed again.
In round 1, I struggle so much with Rocket. Well, the Rocket male, the executive, is really not giving me an issue this time around. Seriously, my guy? 3 in a row? He's broken. This guy's broken. That's not fair. Hey, there's no way he does 4. I've never seen 4. I've seen 3 in a row. Not as often, but I've never seen. Okay, good. I've never seen 4 in a row. I was genuinely gonna cry. I wouldn't have died from it, but I genuinely would have cried.
That settles this matter.
Well, time-wise, fight went a little bit longer than it should have. Whether or not that's a bad or good thing, I have to really do more of this to really know. Spent about like 5 minutes, so it's not really that great just because of the detects. But in terms of the Pokemon outcome, that actually really worked out in my favor. Right, but I've had moments like this before. If you guys have seen my round 1 versions of Pokeball Challenge Cup, I've done like over 300 resets. Not exactly a lot by most standards, but a lot more than I'm used to doing. Okay, Magnemite's kind of scaring me. I have Ancient Power, so might as well do that. But for the rest, yeah, honestly, that just makes the most sense. Honestly, those 3 are pretty much the only ones I can really bring successfully. Probably for the Rocket Executive male, a female, Tyrogue might actually be the choice. Yeah, I brought out Larvitar for pursuit of the Magnemite. Oh, that was probably a really bad choice. It's gone. It's out of here. It's not living that. I thought it would not live that. Okay. Give me a crit. I'm probably gonna have to switch. Yeah.
close competitor. The trainer switching Pokemon.
I really do need a save. Although I'm wondering if Magnemite would outspeed me, but I don't think it should have a move that could do serious, hopefully not serious damage to my Larvitar, and it's now pretty weak in state.
That was a glancing blow.
If it has Magnemite, then this is still the right play. If it doesn't, then I basically just look really ridiculous.
What would do? That did little damage.
Okay, surely I should do 43. Assuming I don't miss.
Here it comes! Thunder! That's it! Oh, it's collapsed!
Bye, Hoppippi. Bye.
What Pokemon will appear
I still want to
next?
say the AI is a little bit smarter in terms of needing to switch out, so...
Oh, it's Larvitar!
Yeah, it had Larvitar. It could have switched out.
The number of remaining Pokemon is 3 to 2.
I know Poliwag will outspeed. I just hope
This Pokemon is
that if it does
switching out.
have Earthquake, that it doesn't crit my Poliwagger. That could be a loss.
Oh,
It could
it's
be.
Poliwag.
Let's dig.
It dug its way underground. What impact will this Pokemon
Well, I will outspeed
switch
it.
have
Might
on
as well
that?
just boost the defense a little bit, because I probably will stay in for the last.
It increased its defense. There's the attack. The hit glanced right off.
Because it's not going to bother switching. I mean, most of the times it won't. But like I said, if it has a poke that if it can have a better advantage over mine, I believe it would do it in round 2.
It collapsed with only one hit.
Alright.
There's only one Pokemon left to come out. Oh, it's Tutu.
Hoot hoot.
It's down to the last Pokemon
Well,
now.
I might as well just stay. There's no point in just switching over. I mean, it would be a 2-turn guarantee, assuming I land it, but this should still be 2-turn.
Great hit.
Never mind, that did 40. Well, that did less than 40.
What's this? A light hit.
I underestimated Hoot's special defense. But at least it can't really touch me since Hoot's only using physical, so just gotta stay in and take it.
Hit. That was good. What now? Hammer where it hurt. Whoa.
Wow, that defense curl really paid off.
Both comebacks appear to be exhausted.
That defense curl really paid off.
The finishing blow.
Ooh.
That settles this battle. And there goes the battle.
Alright, lost some time there, really just because of the second fight. But now Darren, pain in my ass in round 1. Pretty much no exception here, and I don't have a fire type. So that makes it a lot difficult too. I'm really going to be playing the risk game right now. I don't know who else to bring. This is probably going to be so bad.
The battles are intensifying to a fever pitch. This is round 4.
Only reason I'm starting Tyrogue is because of Magnemite, and everyone else can at least take some heavy damage from it, except if it's... Okay, good. Except if it was Bulbasaur. Yep, Hydro Kick.
Here's the first move. That did little damage.
Really thought that would have done more. I really underestimated this Tyrogue. No, I really overestimated that Tyrogue.
A weak spot. The white hot battle continues. What'll it do? That was a glancing blow.
I should still live.
That's
Alright, good.
It hung on by the skin of its teeth. A hot battle is unfolding. What's this? A light pass.
Okay.
Body slam.
So Tyrogue is definitely a horrible option, unless it's the normals like I was talking about, but at least it brought down Chikorita. So now what I'm gonna have to do and anticipate for the electrics is just bring out Poliwag.
Oh, it's Poliwag.
Because at least if Bulbasaur is here,
One Pokemon
I have a chance, because at least it'll do neutral damage, even though it is a little bit bulkier.
Ride that surf. That's it. Yes, it's going down. We're eagerly awaiting the appearance of the next Pokemon. Oh, it's Marie. Two Pokemon remain on each
It's gonna
side.
try to do
Sparks are flying.
Thunder Wave,
Both
so I might
teams.
as well just switch.
Here comes the Pokemon switch. Oh, it's Larvitar.
Oh, well, yeah, it makes sense. I just figured the AI would be a little bit bad, but like I said, it's not.
What impact
Alright, so at least if it does switch, it's still going to take heavy damage. Alright, good. It'll stay. So that means it's not going to switch, or the last could be an electric as well.
A single hit brings it down.
Honestly, as much as bringing Tyrogue was bad, I want to say that might have been the play there. Because if I had brought out Poliwag first, it might have not done a lot of damage to Chikorita.
It's down to the last Pokemon.
And then I would have brought in Larvitar in a probably bad situation. Possibly. I don't want to say that's probably what would have happened, but at least this assured that Larvitar would be at full health. And luckily the last two were electrics, because if not, that would have been a lot worse. Alright, without a fire, still worked out really well. I just hate how Mareep always just manages to show up. But the one time I was able to handle it, it's not a big deal. Alright, at least I have Chikorita, so even if it doesn't want to bring Wooper, not a big deal. They can still have Grass move. Oh, Miracle Seed. It's just sad that it's slow. And then, yeah.
The cries of Pokemon echo all over Pokemon.
Alright, at least I'll have some extra buff for that Giga Drain.
Turn into roars of victory. Round
My only
five
concern is really
begins
Seal
now.
because of the ice. I mean, all of them can learn ice type moves. Well, pretty much all of them. I want to say I'm faster than Shellder. Alright. At least they set up the rain dance.
It started raining heavily. There's the shot. That struck home.
Ah, it was a little bit more beefy than I would have liked it to have been.
There's a big HP difference between the two combatants. A heavy rain is falling here in
I'm risking
Pokemon
it.
Stadium.
It should do 9.
What's this? Drill the weakness.
Alright, good. At least it didn't have Ice Beam where I would have been done.
Wow, headbutt.
Alright. I'm really thinking Shellder had like 200 base physical defense. It does have really high physical defense, but I really should have known that at 9 HP it should have knocked it out. I was really just doubting myself.
Oh, it's Seal.
Why you have all the part ice types? It's so bad. Okay, I want to say Seal should be slower. Please tell me I'm right. Okay, Body Slam. I don't mind that.
There's the attack. That did
Alright, good.
damage. What'll it do? That had to hurt.
Alright, good. At least I have nearly most. Alright. It only did 44. Yeah, even with the Miracle Seed, it's the Chikorita just doesn't have great special attack.
How's that? Like that.
But I had to anticipate Wooper, so
What's
just to play it safe.
Bullseye. It's a
Alright, just in case if I'm still good, even after this Body Slam, if the last one is not Wooper.
What now? It's gripped by
Yeah, I was really hoping it would not.
What's this? That's it. There it is. Knockout. Is there any way of stopping this incredible Pokemon force? Oh, it's horse.
It didn't even bring Wooper. That's so
The
unlucky.
rain finally stopped.
Nah, I gotta let Chikorita fall.
Or has finally stopped.
Yeah, it has Hydro Pump. Yeah, good thing I did not switch.
Hydro Pump. Yes, it's a hit.
Yeah, that Horsey packs a punch. That is so unlucky though. If I hadn't, I mean, obviously you're not to know if they're gonna bring Wooper or not. But just like in round one, he's pretty likely to bring it. Yeah.
Number of remaining Pokemon is
I could have just
2 to 1.
thunder, easy win, get me to the next one. But now
Sharp attack. A crushing blow.
my chances of losing are super high now.
Here it comes. Thunder. Drill the weakness.
That was scary close. Notice how I led 3 to 1.
Pokemon.
Had a grass type. I had a type advantage. And within just one Hydro Pump, I was nearly down to like a super high chance of losing. If I had missed that Thunder, I mean, I somewhat had the potential to win that still. But let's just say that would have taken like an extra 3 minutes. Just because I probably would have had to set up a Swagger and then just hope for either crits or just Hydro Pump misses. So my chances were still good to win, but you know, there's a difference between 21 minutes I have now and then 25 that I could have potentially had. Honestly, Poliwag, Larvitar, and Mareep are my 3 best pokes. I just have to bring them. I should have checked who had like a Miracle Berry or Bitter Berry. Well, Bright Powder is not bad. I'll still stay in. It's not gonna. I'd be lucky if I could do half, but
There's the shot.
Bright Powder could be a good substitute.
That inflicted some damage.
36.
What will the other side do? Critical hit. A hot battle is
Now you see,
unfolding.
Poliwag, you do something different on your own. You crit yours now.
A furious attack.
Now that you know it did it on you, you go ahead and tweak it back. All right, never mind. All right, that crit did what? About 50, a little under 50.
That was a glancing blow.
All right, the crit sucks, but honestly, I'd rather the crit than the paralyze. So
Right.
trade-off was better.
Right. That's a hit. Oh, it's relaxed.
All right.
So, what will be the next Pokemon? Oh, it's
Yeah, Slowpoke.
Foe is weak. Now's the time to attack. There's a big HP difference between the two combatants. Look at that swagger. Oh, its confusion made it tougher. Oh no, an attack is One Pokemon is still capable of
I'm not gonna
going
do
up,
double edge
but the
yet
other one
because I
looks
will
tired.
knock myself out.
What'll it do?
If I can get lucky with the hits, then I might do double edge.
It's not very effective.
Actually, no, that still makes no sense to do it. Yeah, I'll just take the psychic.
Yes, it's a hit. Yes, it's going down.
You know what's sad to admit? In my mind, I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna do Swagger and then send out Larvitar. In my mind, I'm thinking that's a really great idea. I just think I'm stupid. I legit thought, hey, let me bring out Larvitar next. I outspeed it. No, don't be stupid. Just do Marie.
Here it comes, Thunder! That's perfectly.
At full health, Thunder probably would have knocked it out. But I guess it's just to be safe than sorry.
Just one Pokemon remains.
Like I said, a lot of the pokes just get beefier, so.
Oh, it's Execute. It's down to the last Pokemon now. The number of remaining Pokemon.
I have to set up the ring dance. My last is Larvitar, and this is not gonna go well.
Heavily. How's that? Oh, its confusion made it tougher. The heated action
My biggest
continues.
hope with this fight is that I can get through. Good. And I can bring it out enough that even if Mareep does get knocked out,
That was weak.
Larvitar can still do the job. Sidewave.
There's the attack. That was a glancing blow.
Okay, what I'm gonna really be sad about is that
Those
Executor
white
might have a
hot
really good grass move then, if it's Sidewave.
What's next? That was too much.
Alright, this is the takedown angle. Let's go.
What's this? That's it.
I rarely ever see Sidewave. I really need to see what causes the rolls on that one, because it's dependent on something. Mareep! Man, this Mareep is just built different. It just ignored the Swagger. Mareep, you're a beautiful male creature. That did not come out right, but it's okay.
There goes the battle.
Fight went well for considering a lot of factors that could have potentially gone horrible. Well, Hoot Hoot's the one that's getting, well, Hoot Hoot and Pidgey. I probably spent more time than I should have, but I think bringing Larvitar is a better idea, just because of the flying types possibly coming behind. Seeing Ditto though is really stupid.
Oh wow! It's transformed. What will the other side do? Not very effective.
But at least that justifies Larvitar now.
Heated battle. The Pokemon is returning to its Pokeball. Oh, it's Larvitar. Oh, look! There is a sudden downpour. How will this Pokemon switch affect the flow of battle?
Okay, good. Either that means it didn't bring a normal, idiot. That either means it didn't bring the flying types or just rather sacrifice
Oh, it collapsed.
Ditto. Not Phanpy, but Ditto. Yeah, I know you guys heard me say it. Marie, not Fanfi. What is wrong with me? Can't even say the right pokes.
Oh, it's Snubble.
Okay, I'm starting to think it didn't bring a flying type.
The number of remaining
Although, now that I
Pokemon
think about it, it wouldn't make sense to bring it on Larvitar, so it's just me being really ridiculous.
A sharp attack. Hit. That was good.
Did a little under half. Oh, strength is its best move?
Oh, that was
I mean, that's good on our end.
a hot battle is unfolding. A furious attack. Hit. That inflicted some damage. There's the attack. That didn't accomplish much. Sparks are flying from both
Alright,
competitors.
so the last is making me think it could be a flying type. Either Hoot or Pidge.
That's it. Yes, it's going down. Just one Pokemon remains. Oh, it's Jigglypuff.
Oh, Jigglypuff.
It's down to the last Pokemon now.
I want to say Jigglypuff is a bit worse physically than Snubbull.
Now that the heavy downpour has finally stopped, the field has returned to normal. Vicious attack. Yes, it's a hit.
That did 67. Okay. This should too hit it. Hopefully we can get that same roll.
There's the attack. Hit. That was good.
Alright, good. No flyers, but still worked out great. Sad to see Ditto. I really don't ever like seeing Ditto just because of that, but Larvitar still managed to make it work. So good thing we led good thing we led Marie. Meeting Tyrogue would have certainly probably been a death sentence. Although I believe I would have outsped the Ditto. So I probably could have at least gotten some good damage on it. And one that does not mess around. Dwight the Juggler. Don't like seeing Remoraid. I was still gonna bring those three like I mentioned. It was just a matter of who to bring first. I'm gonna probably rely on Swagger right now. Yeah, I'm gonna rely getting the Swagger off.
Look at that swagger. Oh, its confusion made it tougher. What will the trainer do now? The hit glanced right off. Accuracy is down. The crowd's excitement is building from this heated battle. They prepare for battle. What's next? It's not very effective. It's utterly confused. It used its hell.
You had Goldberry! Yeah!
These Pokemon are equally fit.
If it didn't have Goldberry, I would have just done the double edge, but
Pokemon is switching out. Oh,
Alright,
it's my
I'm gonna hope that it doesn't do Mud Slap again.
It stayed confused. How will
Okay.
this newly switched out Pokemon fare?
Nah, takedown's not gonna be enough. I gotta do Thunder.
Aha! It's confused no more. There's the attack. Ah! That attack just bounced
That
off.
Swagger is really not paying off right now.
Yes, it's working.
Well, it sort of paid off. If it just didn't have Goldberry.
Here it comes! Thunder! Hot power!
Oh, good one, Mareep.
Oh, quick collapse! Which Pokemon will join the battle now? Oh, it's Chikorita! The number of remaining Pokemon is 3 to 2. This battle's outcome is still far from certain. It shrouded itself with safeguard. Oh, look! There is a sudden downpour. It's a fierce battle. What will it do? A light pack. How's that? That didn't do much.
I'm just gonna have to stick with this option until Mareep is fallen. I just can't risk switching yet. Yeah, I definitely can't risk switching. Just gotta let Mareep out on its way. The only way I can really afford to.
What now? Not very effective. The white-hot battle continues. There, Giga Drain. Right, that's a hit. Oh, knockout. What Pokemon will appear next? The next Pokemon is ready.
I'm really only just gonna have a turn for this.
This Pokemon is back for another go.
Okay. Gotta at least hope for some extra surf damage, and I really gotta hope Bright Powder kicks in for me.
What's next? Oh, that was weak. There's the attack. Man, that worked perfectly. The rain finally stopped. The safeguard wore off.
All right, at least I can do Swagger now.
The heavy downpour has finally stopped.
Luck is really gonna need to be on our side right now.
There's the attack. Oh, its confusion made it tougher. There's the shot. Yes, it's a hit.
All right, Larvitar, it's time for you to show him the business. Even though Giga Drain's just gonna get rid of it,
Pokemon remain.
I'm gonna hope for the Swagger to do its job, and then the last I can take care of.
This is the last Pokemon. They're both hanging tough. Oh no, it attacked itself.
All right, get this off. Well, you're gonna get it off, but get the stat boost.
That did little damage.
All right, that didn't matter because you're gonna Quick Claw. You're gonna activate your Quick Claw now. And don't worry, you're gonna let it hit herself. All right, hit himself.
Still lost in confusion. What's it doing? It's out of it.
All right, and then the last Larvitar, good for you. You can easily take this one out.
Oh, it's Mareep.
I told you, Larvitar.
Pokemon now. A hot battle is unfolding.
The finishing blow.
Drilled a weakness.
Dang, it can still live in Earthquake.
A horrible freak.
Block out that sound.
No, the move failed.
This Larvitar only listens to me. This Larvitar is a beautiful, beautiful young... Okay, let me not go on with that part. This Larvitar is a beautiful girl.
There are no more remaining Pokemon. Congratulations.
This beautiful Larvitar never believed in the loss.
Excited.
She just knew what to do. Outstanding. well, at least by Pokeball round 2 standards, not a great time, but for at least making a full run attempt and without a loss, even though it admittedly took a lot of long time for some of the fights. 38 minutes is just eh. And the first 2 really just show an example. Well, honestly, fight 1 was really the only example of it going exceptionally well. If we were able to keep pace, we could have had it at about 37 minutes. Still not a great time, but it's not bad. Rocket Mail just didn't give us a really good booster start, but every other fight just took a little longer than we would have ideally liked. But in terms of at least getting one done, really great. Just not great for, you know, beating as fast as you can, but this is a time to improve on. Just we're gonna work on some of the time headings and then we'll try again. We still have a lot of other cups to go. This one's not here yet because I haven't done a retry yet. You guys will probably see soon why that was the case, or you guys will probably already seen why that was the case. But we still have a lot more to do in round 2. Still got a lot more work to do. Still got a lot to improve on. As always, appreciate the views, appreciate the watch, appreciate the love. I'll catch y'all next time. Stay safe, one love.